offensive tackle out of BYU. He's only 21 years of age. He's played right tackle and left tackle. He is 6'6", 326 pounds with over 34-inch arms. He has been projected to go within the top 40. I don't see him anywhere close to that. Kingsley Suamataia played right tackle in 2022, moved over to left tackle the following year. I will mix in looks from both sides. Here he is at right tackle. Tends to play high off the ball, have an upright style in pass protection. At times, you'll see him here stop his feet completely, fully upright, and the quarterback's going to take a big hit at the end of this. I'm just not impressed with him overall. There's really no attempt here on this down block. This is Kingsley to get his hands involved in blocking this defender. There's just a lunging. He's trying to get his helmet placement right, but his eyes are down. His hands aren't even involved. Ends up on the ground. Really sloppy technique. Not much that passes for technique, actually. Here he is at left tackle, 2023. His assignment is to climb and get this linebacker. Linebacker ends up blitzing that gap. In effect, you have a down block on the move. Here, you want his outside arm to the outside shoulder, his inside arm to the inside number. He goes in bent at the waist with his head down, and you can see his arms wide open. Just no effort to utilize any kind of technique so far as it relates to his hands. Given that he's only 20 years old when we see him at right tackle, there should be a little bit of grace, I suppose, but this is not a guy you draft high and ask to protect your quarterback. Surprising lack of awareness when it comes to passing off, picking up stunts. No idea about this stunt going outside of him here. This is 2023. He's at left tackle. Watch how easily this blitz reads him, beats him inside. Sees the overset. Now he's lunging, just reaching with his inside arm. He gets flat-footed, and that gap is wide open for another rusher to beat him inside. Watch it again. Again at left tackle, here he is against a rush off the corner. Being able to understand how to judge these angles is very important. With this wide rush, the intersection is not at the line of scrimmage, but it's an angle that's deep in the backfield. To me, he looks out of control in this kick slide. Does not do a good job in terms of using his length. He's got over 34-inch arms. He's off balance. Again, real easily exploited inside, and he's lunging. I get the feeling I might be out on an island, given how high he's projected, but I'd be uncomfortable drafting him before day 3 based on the tape I've watched. In pass protection again at left tackle. Ends up oversetting here, kind of following the rush outside. I also don't think he does a good job in recovery here, given that he's got this length. See how late he is getting his arms on the interior rush. Should be moving his feet, attempting to get this outside arm to the near hip of the pass rush. See him again at left tackle. Arms down by his side, chest wide open. Really out of control. Footwork where he's crossing his legs. He gets run through, beat inside. Watch it again. 4th and 1. Here he is at right tackle. You can see him coming off the line of scrimmage high. I think he makes contact across the line of scrimmage late. Hands are outside. It's a tough block in this situation. Gets very little movement. This is one of the more negative videos I can recall doing. But in my estimation, with the caveat that I've only watched 5 or 6 games, he's got a long way to go. Would not feel comfortable with him on the left side or the right side. I'm coming across as adamant in that regard because he's being projected in the first round, and he's being projected to the Ravens. I'll end on a positive note. He does look good on the move, and he does play with a nasty disposition. You'll see that at the end of this particular play.